What's up, everybody? Yeah, come on in. What's up, over here? What's up, with money? What's up, third son? What's up, Tosh? What's up, Madeira? What's up, Alexis? What's up, Tanya? Yeah, come on in. Alright, we're gonna jump right on up into this. Alright, we're gonna jump on up into this. Yes, I watched Coming to America yesterday, y'all. We're gonna go and get it in. We're gonna go and get it in. What's up, Will? What's up, Mustafa? We're gonna go and get this one in. So check this out. I knew something was wrong when the motherfucker was free on Amazon Prime. I knew something was wrong then. Like, I knew something. I was like, oh shit, here we go. Here we go. I already know this a setup. They don't give you shit for free. You see what I'm saying? They don't give you shit for free in this world. So obviously, if it's free, a movie like Coming to America, if it's free, you best to believe it's some rituals about to take place here. So, now let's get into it. The movie opened up with the Moors. I mean, redhead fez Moors, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck is the Moors doing in Zamunda? Already. This is why it's free, y'all. Didn't I just tell y'all in my red hat lecture that these motherfuckers was on the rise? Nobody believed me. But then you got celebrities coming out wearing nothing but red. Black celebrities, mainly. You got black celebrities coming out wearing them but red. The Gorilla Glue girl, red bandana. Nicki Minaj, she showed a picture with her and her father, red dress. Come on now. And there's various other artists and everybody who coming out with red. Let you know their alignment. Everybody thought I was crazy. They was like, nah, nigga, we all Moors. We all this, we all that. We are not Moors. I don't know why niggas keep saying that. We are Moorians. You see what I'm saying? We are Moorians. The Moors brought their ass over here and started fucking shit up. According to their history, they ain't never came over here and acted right. Every time they touched the ground, what's up, Zed Mama? Ever since they touched the earth, ever since they touched our soil, they've been fucking shit up. From South America to North America, right? So you got a lot going on here. It's a lot of rituals. You know, I'm gonna show a few pictures here. What I mean here, I know y'all seen it, you know, but just for those who just peeping in and want to know what's going on here, y'all tell me. Hold on, that picture a little bright. And they well read all through the movie. This how you know it's ritual. I ain't never seen this much red in a movie ever. Boom. Moors in the background, red. Eddie Murphy got on red. Him sitting on the throne, the leopard skin throne, but he wearing Moorish colors. You see what I'm saying? He dressed as a Moor. You know. The Flower Girls, all red. All red, y'all. Cuz girlfriend, all red. The Queen, red. Everybody in the movie is wearing red. I mean, if this not the red hats letting you know that they stepping from behind the closet, that's what this movie was about. Coming to America. In this sense, because the original Coming to America, they didn't even have Moors in the movie. They didn't even wear the colors red. Their colors was mainly black, green, black and green with a little gold, right? Black, green, and gold, right? Those were their original colors. Well, in this movie, these motherfuckers start out with Moors and the fez. So they basically telling you that the Moors have conquered and occupied Zamunda. Cause I'm like, why are they not in their natural African colors? Huh? Zamunda is based off of African continent, right? So why are they not in their natural African colors? What the fuck the Moors? I know the Moors from Africa, the Berbers and everything, but they wasn't in the original movie. So why are they in Zamunda if they weren't in the original movie? And the answer to that is, this is them telling you that they are coming to America. That's the message. That's the message. Like, coming to America. You see what I'm saying? Coming to America. So they letting you know, we about to show y'all who the fuck we really are. You know, we about to show y'all who the fuck we really are. You know, what we really about. So this whole movie is a bid. It is them putting their bid in for control of the world. That's basically what you about to see. That's why they're in Zamunda. They're showing you, like I told y'all that they was going to show you. You heard it from me first, because ain't nobody talking about the red hats but me. Like I told y'all, they was going to come and show you what they wanted. What they want to see for their future as the Moors. And what they showed you Moorish Spain version of Zamunda. Why I said Moorish Spain? Because they didn't even rock their original colors, which is blue. They had some of their symbols. You see what I'm saying? Like say for example, when Cub practicing martial arts with his daughter, the symbol on the ground is the symbol of the Boule. The original symbol of the Boule. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? That's the original symbol of the Boule. Yeah. The original. So, and what's the main colors of the Boule? Blue. Right? Why blue? Because blue is the original colors of the Berber. Didn't I tell y'all that the Boule, the Greek fraternities and sororities, and a few other organizations, the fraternity of Afrocentricity and the sorority of Afrocentricity, and a few other organizations are subsidiaries of the Moorish Empire. Didn't I tell y'all that? Yeah, I told you. So yeah, they subsidiaries of the Moorish Empire. Well, this is the Moors saying that they're about to break away from the Roman Empire. So, because I told y'all that the Moors were a subsidiary of what? The Roman Empire. So, the Roman Empire controlled by who? The Cabal at this time. So yeah. So they the ones took out, the Cabal was the one took out Noble Drew Ali and everybody. Noble Drew Ali and everybody when they came back over here. So, yeah, when he took out his Moorish Science Temple and reestablished and demolished it and reestablished it as they're the Jesuit Moorish Science Temples of America, then it became a subsidiary of the Roman government. See what I'm saying? Of the Roman government. So this is what I was telling y'all. So you watching this movie, I mean, number rituals. Everybody in that movie is in the Boule, y'all. Every actor in that movie is in the Boule. I need y'all to understand that. Every actor in that movie that you just seen, they just told y'all what they were about. They just told y'all that every black actor is in the Boule. They try to put as many of them motherfuckers in the movie to portray to y'all that they was in the Boule as possible. But why? Why would they do this? You know, why would they do this? Why now? And why this movie? You know, why Coming to America of all movies? Because, first thing first, you have to build your astral temple. So they needed our energy to build an astral temple. That's why it's free on Amazon. So Zamunda on the astral plane is now Moorish, is a Moorish dimension. A Moorish Boule-ish dimension. The Moorish Boule dimension. Yeah. So they did wear blue in the movie, but mainly they wore red. It was a shift between red, blue, maybe a little pink every now and then, which is a subsidiary of red. You know, an alternate version of a lighter red. That's all it is. So yeah. So this is what's happening. Like, they basically showing you what they are about and what they are about to do. You know, that's the main thing. Coming to America. Like, us Moors, us red hats are coming to America to take this shit over. That was the message. So, the story goes like this. It's been 30 years. It's been 30 years since the first one. So, in the meantime, he's had 3 daughters. You know, 3 daughters. And they had 1 daughter. Fine one in the movie. He had 3 daughters. But he had yet to bear a son. And so they was fucking with him about that. They was like, nigga, you ain't bear the son, so we can't, you ain't got no male heir. According to Zamunda and Rouge, you need a male heir. Come to find out, he did have a male heir, and guess what? Male heir. Guess what? In America. So he seeks out the male heir. His name is Lavelle Johnson. And Lavelle Johnson comes to, he seeks him out, talks him into coming back to Zamunda. He comes back to Zamunda. the rituals in this movie. When I tell y'all, they telling you they tethering or linking, putting shit together or fusing these movies together. Why is it that they put Lavelle Johnson in the colors of black and gold like they did Killmonger in Black Panther for Wakanda? Oh yeah, y'all gotta peep it. See, word is, white boys said that Wakanda was never supposed to happen. And we all know Wakanda not in Africa. Wakanda in where? America, right? This is a great spirit for the Omaha tribe, right? So they portraying to you like it's in Africa, but it's actually in America. So there y'all go. He wearing black and gold. Can y'all see that? He wearing black and gold. And old girl, she wearing black and gold as well. And everybody else around them wearing black and gold. Why? What color did Killmonger rock when he got his power? When he came to Wakanda and set up shop, he wore what? He wore what? Black and gold. Right? Ain't that what he decided to rock? Why they connecting us with black and gold? They making a Pan-African connection here. That's what they trying to do. The Pan-African connection. That's what this is. Pan-Africanism. Feeding you the storyline that we all came from Africa. That Africa is the homeland, which is actually utterly untrue. Right? Number one, we was already here. Number two, our life started in Antarctica. Number three, we actually came to the west before we journeyed to the west before we journeyed to the east. So yeah. So we came over here first before everybody migrated out to the east and started inhabiting Africa and Asia and Europe and all that. So yeah. So he was Killmonger in Zamunda. Just with a different storyline. He was direct opposite of Killmonger in Wakanda. Wakanda what? Both his parents dead. He was angry. He was frustrated. He became the king. Right? He became the emperor. Whereas Lavelle Johnson, he had both his parents. He didn't become the king, but he did become the prince. You see what I'm saying? He didn't become the king, but he became the prince. And then he was demoted to the ambassador. So he became part of the Moorish subset. So he is literally the Killmonger of Zamunda. I'm like, okay, so they just taking the storylines doing whatever the fuck they want to do right now. You see what I'm saying? They just taking the storylines doing whatever they want to do. So they make the sister in the movie the queen, which I have no problem with. Well, I do have a problem with her becoming the queen of the Moorish Empire instead of the Mullion Empire. You see what I'm saying? The Mullion Empire. So yeah. So this is what you got going on here. Next, what is happening here is in the movie. He also goes. The kids just like him. Come to find out, and he finds out that they just found him just to marry another girl. He was pretty much a decoy, to take this hit because they Wesley Snipes was in the movie, planning to kill him because they was part of Nextopia. They was part of the real Africa, where a lot of the countries in Africa look like right now because they're war torn. You see what I'm saying? Zamunda supposed to represent us at our best, which is the fifth dimension. No, Zamunda represents occupied territory now. You see what I'm saying? It was two movies. It was two movies. And this is all ritual. They already took out T'Challa, who was Chadwick Boseman, so to kill the ritual of Black Panther. But they knew that wasn't strong enough. But they at least ended that opportunity for him to play Black Panther again. So they done with that. So they had to come out of Zamunda next because they know that there's also another place where we were at our best. So since he was also another being that was at his best. Zamunda was also another place at his best. Then tell me why. Tell me why. They figured out a way to shut that shit down. They figured out. They worked to figure it out. And when they know they got it right, you knew they had it right because they gave you a free movie. All you had to do was have Amazon Prime. I couldn't believe it was free. When I seen that it was free, I knew it was nothing but rituals. Nothing but Boule Moorish bullshit. Or Moorish Boule bullshit. That's all. Nothing but rituals. They had checkerboard floors, masonry. They had niggas busting through the door, the storming on Capitol Hill. They had niggas doing just whatever in the movie. And it wasn't good. Because why wasn't it a good movie? Because it was nothing but pure ritual. You see what I'm saying? Pure ritual. They was basically saying that they was basically putting their bid in. I told y'all this a 4-way war. Did I not tell y'all that? The black hats, cabal, the white hats. We gonna call them niggas Q markers. You see what I'm saying? Nowadays, but they originally Christian Gnostics. That's the white hats. But we gonna call them Q markers. Then you got us, which is the green hats, the Moodians, and then you got the Moors, which is the red hats, right? They just basically told y'all we here and we on the rise, and I told y'all that literally that just seeing them niggas, you see a lot of these CEOs and everything stepping down. Guess what? And replacing their leaders with black Moors or blacker Moors, you was gonna see more and more of that. But this movie here was their declaration. Their declaration. Saying that, oh yeah, we here for our opportunity to take over this world once more. See what I'm saying? You know, a lot of them was running the show from the background anyway, but they want to be seen now. They want the whole thing now. See what I'm saying? They want the whole pie instead of just living inside the pie. You see what I'm saying? Where nobody can see them. So the movie was nothing but mass fucking ritual. I could not stress that more than this. You see what I'm saying? So, and it was all about knocking around the masculine energy. And it was knocking his ass around until he finally gave in to the feminine energy, which is a form of feminism, you know, form of feminism. Like all the women in the movie was just pushing goddamn Eddie Murphy around till he finally gave in to the feminine energy, which is a form of feminism. Which, you know, we don't have a problem with, you know, there being queens, but they were just pushing his ass around. That nigga ain't have no authority in the movie. Like they were like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. And make this law happen, nigga. What's wrong with you? So yeah, they ain't even asking me like, will you please goddamn just change the law? They were like, nigga, change the laws, nigga. Change the laws. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So it just was not a good movie. It was a ritual on levels. I mean, they did an hour and 30-minute ritual. There was no chill here. There was no chill. Every chance they got. Oh, let's talk about Henry Joffa. Henry Joffa. We just gonna call him Joffa. Shit, yeah. Played by James Earl Jones. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That he had a funeral while he was still alive. I thought that was pretty cool, but it's still ritual. What they represented, he was the Osirian energy. You see what I'm saying? The Osirian energy. The mother was already dead. You see what I'm saying? The grandmother was already dead in the movie. But James Earl Jones was still living. And so the nigga died at his funeral, which I thought was fire. You see what I'm saying? Which I thought was fire. So, but it was still ritual. They did that because what the Osirian energy represents what? Death and rebirth. So he died so the Moorish Empire could rise. So the natural energies of the African patriarch died so that the Moorish Empire could rise again. That's what the ritual was. Because remember, Asar represents death and rebirth, Lord of the underworld. So the death energy is the death of the original Zamunda, which was the original African patriarch and matriarch doing their thing. You see what I'm saying? Doing their thing, living as a pure independent nation. Well, when he died, then it became a rise of the Moorish Empire. See what I'm saying? Like they literally told you they occupied Zamunda. I mean, they had imagery everywhere. I was like, what made him go with Moors? But then I had to remember, this nigga part of the Boule. So he got all his Boule homies together, and their children and their children's children together in one movie to do this ritual, letting everybody know it's our time now. You see what I'm saying? It's our time now. So, what's going to happen here? From this point on, you are going to see the rise of the dirty Moors, the red hats. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what they telling you. You're going to see us more and more from now on, motherfuckers. So get ready. Get ready. You see what I'm saying? Get ready. And pretty much, like I said, every actor in the movie was Boule. So I cannot stress this more, how ritualistic this movie really was. And a lot of people was like, but Marvin, I couldn't believe that the shit that they did in this movie. You said that them motherfuckers was coming. We couldn't even believe that shit, cause you know they gave me a little slack on that red hats. They were like, oh man, this shit ain't real. You know, we all Moors, nigga. You know, had niggas hitting up my inbox telling me this and this and that. You know, but nah, nigga, if you really actually look up the word Moors, actually the Moors is actually a term is a derogatory term, nigga. If you want to take it there, they just called you that because they didn't want to call you by your natural name, which was Berbers. Y'all don't even call yourself Berbers. That's what, if you want to claim the Moorish energy, claim what the energy came from, which is Berbers. You see what I'm saying? You call yourself what they called you. You know, if you're gonna call yourself something, call yourself by your original name, which would be Berbers. That's where the Moors came from originally. You know, so you had what, Christian Berbers, and you had Islamic Berbers, right? That's where the energy came from. You had originally their original spirituality was called Amazighian Autochthonis, which means just a cool way of saying Amazighian spirituality. See what I'm saying? So yeah. So they don't even fuck with their own shit. They just call themselves names they know nothing about. See what I'm saying? Like real talk. Come on now. So Mrs. Strange, what dictionary? I mean, you can Google what I just said. I mean, this is surface knowledge. I haven't said anything that you couldn't go look up right now. You know? It's gonna come from the word Moorish, which just explained, which is M-A-U-R-S, M-A-U-R-U-S, my bad. And it's just a term that represents these dark-skinned motherfuckers in these different regions, Mauritania, North Africa, and Spain, you know, which was the Moorish energy, you know, that they call themselves. So they don't even call themselves by their original name, which is Berbers. You know, shit, you gotta ask these niggas questions, and they over here. Nah, nigga, we don't accept the Moorish energy over here because since y'all been over here, all y'all been doing is fucking shit up. You know, you conquered, you came to Mesoamerica, you killed off the Aztecs and everybody else in their area and slaughtered them with your conquistadorian punk ass homies. Yes, they were Christian Moors. Don't get it twisted. They were Christian Moors. So those Christian conquistadors were Moorish niggas. Don't get it twisted here. And Moors range from all colors, from black to white. You see what I'm saying? The white Moors are known as Tunny Moors from the Mauritania area, and Atma Moors from, that's the name the French gave them, from the North African area. You see what I'm saying? So those are the white version of the Moors. So, yeah, and then you had the brown, you know, red, you know, the usual, all colors. So they came in all shapes, colors, and sizes. So them conquistador niggas, and they can't say it wasn't them. They was hitting 1400 before they fell. in Moorish Spain, before Moorish Spain fell. So they can't say it wasn't them. The Spanish already documented that it was them. And they have the pictures of these niggas as fucking killing off the Incans and setting themselves up as the new rulers over the indigenous Americans. You see what I'm saying? And enslaved the indigenous Americans once they got over here. Enslaved them. Forced them to do their dirty work. You know, so yeah. You know, so since they got over here on our land, they've done nothing but kill, murder, rape, pillage, plunder, betray, backstab, deceive, and all other type of, and bestow all other kinds of miseries upon us. It's been them the whole time. Because remember, they started this shit. Then the white hats came along, the Christian Gnostics and all them. Then the black hats came along, the cabal. But it started with the Moors. You see what I'm saying? It started with the Moors. They came over here, and they the ones who destroyed our Boule Empire. You see what I'm saying? They the ones who infiltrate. They look like us, talk like us, act like us. Like, say for example, the Aztecs thought that the conquistadors were a reincarnation of Quetzalcoatl, right? Quetzalcoatl was a brown-skinned, dark-skinned dude, right? So if Quetzalcoatl was a brown-skinned, dark-skinned dude, come on now, you know, you just got to put two and two together. That means some brown-skinned, dark-skinned motherfuckers came over here to kill them. See what I'm saying? So yeah, we know white boys doing that shit in 1400. Now they came over here around 1600 and started fucking shit up. You know, after they fully conquered Spain in 1490, and they pushed the Moors out in the early 1500s, and you know they established Europe or whatever as a one big Christian continent once more. After they did that, they came over here. That took about another 100 years for them to do that though. You see what I'm saying? It took about another 100 years for them to finally establish Christian Europe. You see what I'm saying? And so they didn't get over here to 1607. You know, they didn't get over here to North America to 1607. So who was fucking us up before 1607? It's these beings. It's the Moors themselves. You know, so Amani, Sanita, Moor, Boule. Oh yes, all them niggas Moors. Yeah, all them niggas Moors. They had the conscious Moors. Or the conscious group is called the Fraternity of Afrocentricity and the Sorority of Afrocentricity. But they Moors. Hold on, let me show you. There you go. There's them right there. Boom. The Moors behind him. Let's see here. Put on the squad of. Well, I always will show this picture. You know, Moors, Islam, America. It's all one thing. It's all one thing. So yeah, it's all one thing. So yeah. Now y'all see what y'all dealing with. They basically just showed y'all who they were. So the rituals in this movie were profound. I mean, they showed you masonry. They showed you all of their orders, Islam. They showed you, because all the Moors deal in Islam. Some of them deal in Christianity, most of them deal in Islam, right? And so they built Eddie Murphy up to be a Moor. And they whooping his ass the whole movie, you know. Why? Because why was they whooping Eddie Murphy ass all movie? A king. You see what I'm saying? A king all movie. Because we don't refer or look at Eddie Murphy as a king. We look at Eddie Murphy as Eddie Murphy. So whooping his ass all movie is akin to whooping the American black man or the American Nagas all over the place all movie. The sister in the movie who he was married to was a sister from Queens. So yeah. So they you know that we just gotta whoop the black man ass over here to keep him as suppressed as possible. You know, as suppressed as possible. Yeah, so yeah. This is highly highly, highly dangerous movie. And you know, I had a dream the other night, like a dream vision. In the dream vision, I had perceived it first before I stepped into it. It was an archon. It was a fine little sister too. She was lifting weights, and she had on red pants, black boots, and she had on a white shirt. But the white shirt had the Moorish fez on it, right? All right. So she was lifting weights, and this archon was getting ready to stab her. I killed the archon before he did that, right? So just he was attacking her or whatever, and so I brought her back to one of my safe houses or whatever. So after she woke up, I interrogated her. I was like, so what these red hats really fucking up to? And she was like, oh, we about to rise again. Like, I can see that much. I know that much myself. So I was like, I need a little bit more than that. And she was like, well, we sick of these cabal motherfuckers killing our kids, raping our children, doing this and that. I understand that part clearly. And she was like, we also about to get ready to take back over the world again. Like, I see that. I see y'all doing that as well. I was like, and she was like, why don't you join us? I was like, no, thank you. And she was like, but we about to be most powerful beings on the planet soon, for the most part. And I'm like, no, y'all not. We the most powerful beings on the planet. Y'all are just trying to hold on to the glory days of the Moorish Spain. You see what I'm saying? Of Moorish Spain and all y'all other empires y'all had, but mainly Moorish Spain. She was like, Moorish Spain was the greatest empire we've ever had. I was like, I'm well aware of that. You know, I'm well aware of that. And she was like, so she was like, I asked her another question. I said, so y'all hate the cabal. What about the Christian Nazi, the white hat? She was like, oh yeah, me and them in cahoots with each other. Me and us and the white hats, we have like a loose we have like a loose what's the word I'm looking for? A loose treaty or agreement with each other, right? You know, the niggas always come in the house when I do a lecture. Y'all don't know what's weird there. Like, I've been here for like 2 days chilling, nobody's bothering me. All of a sudden, I do a lecture, niggas want to ring the doorbell. It ain't nobody I care about. Nobody gave me a phone call, so. Anyway, yeah, what was I? I was saying that, the more, yeah, they have a loose agreement with the white hats, you know, it ain't strong. It's kind of like a small treaty on the cabal right now, you know. They're ganging up on the cabal for the most part. And so I said, so what about the Moonians? What about the green hats? And she tells me, she said, oh, y'all the greatest threat of all. I'm like, why we the greatest threat of all? She said, because y'all are trying to take the planet out of this dimension and transcend it. We can't rule if y'all take this planet out of this dimension and transcend it. We want the planet to stay right where it is, and we want to just continue to do what we do and build what we want to build on this plane, not some other plane. I was like, but that's foolish. Mother Earth about to get ready to transcend. And she was like, well, the Mother Earth is trying to transcend, but it's us. More importantly, it's us who are transcending her. You see what I'm saying? And she was like, it's a plot going down to try to stop y'all from ascending this planet. I was like, that's not happening. It's pretty much in the cards now. It's been prophesied that this is gonna ascend. And she was like, well, we're gonna do whatever we can to stop that. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what she said. I was like, oh, what you mean by that? I was like, oh, what you mean by that? And she was like, yeah, don't worry about what I mean by that. just know that we gonna do whatever we can to stop y'all from ascending this planet. And I said, it's the cabal and the white hats helping y'all as well. She's like, to stop y'all, yes. Everybody is trying to stop y'all from ascending this planet. You starseeds, you green hats, whatever you want to call yourselves right now. We all are trying to stop y'all from ascending this planet. Because if y'all ascend the planet, then we lose everything. You know, we lose everything. We lose all our power and all our opportunities. But as long as we keep it here, we will be the greatest group of beings on the planet. Not you starseeds. That's basically what she's saying. So, it's a war between us and them because they want the planets. All three of them are in agreement. The Moors, the Cabal, and the Q Moggers. They all in agreement that they want the planet to stay here. You see what I'm saying? And that's one thing they do have in common. Whereas us, we want the planet to ascend to its highest level. You see what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, most morals don't understand you ascending the planet. Like, why you just can't fix what's already here? Because we didn't come here to fix what's already here. What's already here is an illusion. It's already been destroyed. There's really nothing here left. Hell, they shut down society 10 times already. Shit. COVID. Everything else. Now they're trying to reopen up society. They're trying to get rid of the mask law and try to get everybody vaccines. We talk about the zombie wars that's coming. I may just touch on that one more time on the full zombie wars that's to come with everybody taking this vaccine and doing what they do. So yeah. So this was going on. This was going down. So I'm trying to see y'all. These niggas do not have our back. You know, these motherfuckers do not have our back. You know, so don't think that these niggas is going. These red hats gonna show up when you need them to. Nah, they gonna set you up. They gonna set up as many stars. They gonna set up as many star seeds as possible to take you out. You see what I'm saying? They gonna set up as many star seeds. They gonna set up as many star seeds as possible to try to take them out. Problem is, they know that they can't take us out because we don't operate on the third dimension. See what I'm saying? We don't operate on the third dimension. We operate on fifth dimension plus. So that's why they're trying to keep everyone in despair as much as possible. They know most of us ain't gonna take the vaccine. They know most of us ain't gonna do this or do that. So what eventually they gonna have to figure out a way to lower our vibrations back to the third dimension. So now they're just waiting or trying to figure out some cataclysmic event that they can create, whether it's zombie wars or something else that they can capitalize on to get us to come down off their frequency. You see what I'm saying? Their high vibrational frequency. They're trying to pull us back down here with their ass. So this is what she was talking about. I was like, so. And she was like, well, we just know we coming after y'all. You know, there's many different plans on the table on how to fuck y'all up. You know, we see that y'all have mastered the astral plane now, so that's even more of a headache. But there's many different ways to fuck y'all up on this physical plane to pull y'all frequency back down to this physical plane. So that's what they trying to do here, y'all. That's what they trying to do. They're trying their best to keep us down here with their asses. Keep Mother Earth down here with their asses. And I was like, this is all separatism, though. Why y'all working so hard against the ancestors? And she was like, fuck the ancestors. Basically, she was like, fuck the ancestors. We don't care about none of that. If we cared about the ancestors, we've been worshiping the ancestors. I told y'all they were traitors. And she was like, we don't fuck with them. We don't care about them. We work with the Saturnians and various other rogue Anunnaki groups to keep as a rebel force against them. So we are children of them. You know, we are children of them. You know, so if you rocking this Moorish energy, you better know who they really rocking with, cause they ain't who they say they is, and they ain't rocking with who you think they rocking with. Just put this out here, whether you like it or not. So she was basically telling it like it is. You know, she only told it because I say it from Arkansas. Real for real. This ain't her being nice, by the way. She know in order for me to let her go, she gonna have to tell it all, or at least as much as possible before I let her go. So I'm like, okay. So let me ask you this. I was like, so if they working this hard to keep the dimension here, so they continue to rule it, then what if them niggas beat y'all? And she was like, they not gonna beat us. I was like, why? Because the energies are against the white race right now, or anybody without brown melanin. That's basically what she said. Now she said they are against the energies are against them. They are for the brown people right now, you know, and dark skinned people. And I was like, okay, it's against them. Yeah, the plasma energy is against them. I was like, but what makes y'all think that you have the ancestors' favor right now if you're not working with the ancestors to ascend the planet and do what you came down here and said that you was gonna do? She was like, oh, we don't care about none of that. That's not our job. We're not here to do what the ancestors said. We here to do what we want to do. You see what I'm saying? That's that separatism I've been telling y'all about. And what we want is a new Moorish priesthood magistrate, caliphate. That's basically what she said. A new Moorish priesthood magistrate, caliphate. See what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, y'all still with that caliphate shit, huh? Priesthood shit. She was like, yep. A futuristic magistrate, like I told y'all off the card. All this shit that she was saying, all this shit that I've been telling y'all in the red hats, I was not lying. I mean, I wasn't lying anyway, because it's based off pure research that they trade us to you. Anyway, but to hear it from a Moorish being in the astral realms, you know, we was in the astral realms, and to hear it from them, one of them, just add to what I've been saying. So besides, I was like, so besides, what's the biggest threat? The Cabal is the biggest threat. It's physical beings, but also the plasma energy is a threat in the sense that it's trying to transmute the planet and alter it in such a way that Mother Earth ascends anyway, whether y'all succeed individually or not, right? So we've been working, Starseeds have been working to do this for a minute now, as far as we've been doing our work until the energy got here, for the most part. But now the energy is here, the plasma energy is here, the Christos, the Christ energy is here, the Herulian energy is here, those angels of death and angels of life are here now, and the money forces are here. So they are starting to take over the ascension process for us, and they are trying to stop it. Is what she was saying. Or she was like, yeah, we trying to nullify or create ways to nullify the plasma in the sky now and in the ground. There's plasma in the ground as well, because plasma has engulfed this whole dimension, right? So plasma has engulfed this whole dimension. So they're trying to figure out ways to nullify or weaken it to as much as possible, because the chemtrails are no longer working. That's basically what she was saying. So we gonna get she was like, we gonna get what we want, no matter what, no matter the cost to us or the planet. I was like, y'all fools. That's basically what I told her, y'all fools. Y'all literally fighting against the cosmic forces. Yeah, y'all fighting against y'all planet and even y'all own selves. She was like, we don't give a fuck about none of that. We are a group of beings who have chosen to walk a certain path, and if that path leads us away from the ancestors or whatever, we are fine. You see what I'm saying? We have chosen that we want to do things our way, and no one or nothing is going to stop us from doing it. That's basically what she said. So, after that, I pretty much let her go. You know, I pretty much let her go to the portal, but I tracked her. This is how I know that the moon has become an astral temple or astral headquarters for the Moorish, the new Moorish Spain energy. You see what I'm saying? New Moorish Spain. When she walked through the portal, she walked into the Zamundan castle. That's how I knew it was Zamunda. You see what I'm saying? That's how I knew Zamunda was occupied by Moors on the astral plane. See what I'm saying? So that's how I knew. And so when she went through there, and I still remote views from the conversation, and she was telling them what happened. She was telling them how she ran into an operative, myself, and he was said he was part of the Mu Empire, and the more there, he was like, oh, so them motherfuckers still around, huh? He was like, yeah, the Star Siege, they still here. He was like, yeah, them niggas, they a problem. I thought we was good when we squashed the Washita Empire, or Emperor Verdiace's Washita Empire. That's what they talking about. I thought we was good when we pretty much shut that shit down to, or push that into the furthest reaches of the background. And she was like, nah, they still on the rise. You see, that's what she told him. They still on the rise right now. And they gonna one day equal us or be greater than us in power. And then he said, well, then it's nothing short of all out war then against all of them. The Muyans, the Cabal, and soon even the Christian Gnostics, or the Q-Moggers. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I call them Q-Moggers. It's just a fusion of QAnon and the Mogger movement, or Q-Moggers. You see what I'm saying? Just to shorten the words a little bit here. So it's nothing short of all out war, because after he said that, the vision ended. And I woke up. So, this is what you got going on here. So this is what you got going on here. So this is what's happening. So they basically just told you what it is. Everything I just said from my Schools Out lecture up to now is what it is. It's a four-way war between us, the Moors, Cabal, and them. And they're coming to America movie was their great unveiling or revealing of themselves from coming behind the curtain after all these years of having to stay in hiding due to the energies working against them as well. Now the energies working for them slightly because they melanated like ourselves, but they don't have the ancestors' approval like we do. See what I'm saying? They don't have the ancestors' approval like we do. So this is what's going on here. And so like they just said, we gonna figure out something, take y'all niggas out. So these niggas is even willing to fight against the planet and everybody just to get what they fucking want. This order of separatists. You know, the separatists in Star Wars were about them. You know, most niggas thought it was about the Confederacy and the Union. In a way, that's kind of what it is, Civil War between the Confederacy and the Union. You know, but for us, it was a civil war between us and the Moors. You see what I'm saying? The Moorians and the Moors. They knew we was gonna rise again. How you think? They just put the white boys out there because the energies were working against them as well. The Piscean energies was working against them as well. But now the Cabal's contracts have expired over here. So now they came to America to set up shop, and you're gonna see a lot more motherfuckers. All these celebrities, everybody gonna be wearing red from now on. Rocking their colors. You heard it here first at the Midnight Order. These red hats, these dirty Moors is on the rise. Y'all ain't even gotta believe me now. Y'all have proof. They just made a whole 2-hour movie showing you what they about to do. So yeah. So let alone they've been doing the shit in all the celebrities, black celebrities mainly, have been wearing red. You know, and they've been just doing Masonic humiliation rituals to get high up in the Boule right now. You know, they've been doing Masonic humiliation rituals for these celebrities hard lately. So they try to improve their rank right now because they know that the Moors actually have a chance right now of gaining power over the planet. So yeah. Y'all heard it from here first. So that's what this movie was about. That's what this movie was about. Cuz becoming the ambassador. A king actually tells his daughter that you better be new Moorish queen. That was actually supposed to be our storyline. We gonna appoint an Anunnaki queen, or a Mugian queen soon, melanated queen, cause the energy is in the home court of the melanated woman. Do you see what I'm saying? The melanated Nagaress, the Nagaress. So it's her time again. Everybody has their time. Everybody has their cycles. Whether the motherfuckers like it or not, it's the melanated woman's time. It said those who are first shall be last. Those who are last shall be first. Who was first? The melanated woman. Who last right now? The melanated woman. Or so who gonna be first again? The melanated woman. I mean, it's black and white at this point. And the homies who for the cause is helping the melanated woman regain her power. The homies who ain't for the cause is at this point, well, the homies who ain't for the cause at this point getting their asses kicked by the universe because they working against them right now. So that's why you see a lot of hotep niggas and misogynistic niggas, as they say, getting their ass kicked right now. So a lot of them niggas been kind of pushed into the backgrounds. Young Pharaoh and Seti and all them niggas, you better hear about them now. Why? Because their energies are getting pushed into the background. They becoming background noise now because they are a lot of them are working against the natural rise of the melanated woman. That's what it is. Even if they preach the black woman is God, it don't mean shit if you ain't acting. You ain't putting forth the action. And that includes, but not limited to, you actually putting in work for the ancestors or the melanated goddesses to help improve their situation on the planet. It's because if you help improve their situation, then you automatically help improve your situation because you are her counterpart. You see what I'm saying? See how it works? You help the divine feminine, the energy goes into the womb, and then it spawns back out, and the energy comes back to you. And then it regulates through you and goes back to her. It creates an infinity loop. You see what I'm saying? An infinity loop. And from the infinity loop, that energy begins to rise, and accelerate. So this is what you got going on. So you're gonna see a lot of these hotep niggas, quite a few RBGs. Some of the RBGs are cool, but you're gonna see a lot of them who part of that fraternity. Afrocentricity and sorority. You even got women who working against women. Don't forget that too. You got a lot of melanated women working against their own rise, which is weird. But yeah, you have them. They think they doing a favor for these hotep niggas by having their backs as they fuck over the natural rise of the woman. But in actuality, they hurting themselves because they are going against the energies of the planet right now. It's the rise of the divine feminine. And if you with the rise of the divine feminine, as the divine masculine, you're going to automatically get yours. You see what I'm saying? You're going to automatically get yours. That's what niggas is not understanding. You get down to divine magnetism, you automatically, as a divine electricity, going to get yours. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of occultists are successful right now. Because a lot of occultists know what it is. And so, or spiritualists or metaphysicists, however you like to say it, or soulists, whatever your term is. But a lot of them, or a lot of us, are actually being quite successful right now in our own way because we already know what it is with the rise of divine feminine. Most occultists, most occult guys, and most occult girls know what it is. They know that none of them have a problem. They successful in their own way. They may be struggling like everybody else to get there in some levels, but they're slowly rising in success, and booming in success. So this is what's happening here. This is what's happening. So you're gonna see a lot of these niggas just go into the background. They already go into the background. They become background noise. Nobody want to listen to Sarnita no more. Nobody want to listen to Young Pharaoh. Nobody want to listen to all them other niggas that they got going on. Just wasting time, breath, and energy. You know, you may listen to them when you first wake up, but after you bypass that level and you get or whatever, and supreme consciousness, it's supreme spirituality and soulity, you ain't worried about none of that bullshit. So this is what's going on here. Need y'all to understand. This is what's going on. We're gonna talk about a lot of these topics a little bit more. But I really want to get into this coming to America Moorish Boule grimoire that they just produced. Visual grimoire that they just produced. I mean, god damn. I mean, they was blatant with it, y'all. So yeah, they know what it is. See, they even appoint a Moorish queen in the movie because the Moorish queen, they understand that the energy is still for the feminine energy. So a lot of Moors ain't gonna have a problem with the rise of the feminine energy. But they separatists. They separatists. So they doing their own shit. They ain't with us. You know, they ain't with the Mother Earth and the cosmos and the Anunnaki Empire and all that. They ain't with us in the rise of the Moorians and the indigenous people of the earth. They doing their own shit. So they separatists. You know, that's what makes them separatists. They literally the niggas, the nigga version of Confederates. You see what I'm saying? If they probably wasn't the ones who taught the Confederates how to rebel against the Union. Yeah, they probably set that shit up themselves. Hey, you probably never know around here. You know, you never know what these niggas done did. So that's what you got going on here. That's what you got going on. So the feminine energy is on the rise, whether they like it or not. You know, it's on the rise. You know, and if you balance in your feminine energy, then your masculine energy is on the rise as well. So yeah, but you gotta be balanced in this inner feminine energy. Everybody asks what the divine feminine is. It's that inner feminine aspect of you, the inner yin energy inside of you, that melanin inside of you that has come back online. That chaos, that divine jazzy chaos inside of you that has come back online to resurrect during this time period. And so, since it has come back online, once you get in tune with it, then the masculine energy, which is your divine spark, your glow, then it will come back online fully as well. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it's working. Once that happens, then everybody, you back in power. You back in power. The melanated woman is the official representative of the inner melanin inside. See what I'm saying? The inner melanin inside. So, of course, she gets first dibs at this new energy. What they trying to do here is trying to disconnect the melanated woman from herself. So you're going to see a lot more female shaming rituals of the black woman. You know, your Cardi B's and your Megan Thee Stallions and your Nicki Minaj just doing all type of Boule, Moorish fuckery in the media to get higher ranks in the order, right? They will do anything. Gabriel Union, all them motherfuckers gonna be doing all type of ignorant ass shit to rise up in the ranks of their particular order right now, right? So you're gonna see them do a lot of fuckery. Beyonce, all them niggas and niggas. And everybody like, we thought Beyonce was dead. It don't matter, her clone's alive. She probably got an army of them bitches. It's the Clone Wars, don't forget that. So if her clone alive, her clone is just as good as her. Don't forget that. Her clone got all her memories, all her skills, all her techniques, attributes, and attitudes, and personality traits. So and probably do better than her. You see what I'm saying? At this point, probably get down better than her. Because they clones have a kid-like mindset. So you're gonna see a lot of them do a whole lot of fuckery in the media to tap the melanated woman from herself, just to bestow more self-hatred in the black woman. See what I'm saying? Tearing her away from her inner divine feminine, her melanin, her inner Shekinah. You see what I'm saying? That jazzy chaos within. The more you look at them, the more you ain't looking at yourself. So in all those rituals and all the music that they making, that dumbass shit that they program y'all with, the feminism and the Me Too and all the other social groups, social justice warriors, all that shit don't mean nothing. Cause guess what? They talk all that shit about feminism. They ain't show up when them transgender males was whooping their ass in the MMA. I ain't hear not one feminist speak about it. What was a lot of feminists? What was a lot of Me Too, Me Too nigglets when talking about that shit? None of them was to be found, right? None of them was to be found. So yeah, y'all think they about women's rights if you want? No, they about fucking you up, ladies. They about fucking you up. None of them. If you need proof, well, why haven't not one feminist spoke up against the shit they doing with transgender males attacking sports and women's sports and martial arts? You know, why haven't they spoke up again? Why is that okay? Why is it okay for a male to just bash a woman's skull in? It ain't okay, right? Right? Feminists been talking shit about misogynistic males for years, but they let these transgender niggas come in, just whoop their ass and beat them to death, and ain't nobody got nothing to say. Nobody. Women's rights, huh? Women's rights, huh? Yeah. You keep letting them program you with that bullshit. And if it was about women's rights, when the last time feminists had women's rights rallies? When the last time you seen a women's rights rally that was sponsored by feminists? I ain't seen one in my lifetime, I don't think. The only one I seen was Gloria Steinem. Steinem's stinking ass got up there and she went to fuck with Trump a little bit. But that was the last one I seen. So I don't count that shit because that was political. But when have you just seen a genuine natural women's rights rally or convention happen in the past 10 years, decades, with these feminists? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all keep following these political groups. If you want to, they're gonna lead you to your death. They're gonna lead you to your death. A quicker death. Y'all in the artificial reality. It's being hijacked by these archons. These cyber archons, to be precise. And they program the reality as they see fit. So y'all stay safe out there. Out here in these streets. Watch yourselves. These niggas is plotting. Stay up on your martial arts, on your survival skills, on your soul arts, your spirituality. You see what I'm saying? Stay up on it. You know, and keep your mind fair and balanced. Cause these niggas is about to get real treacherous. Starting Aries on down. They about to do some ignorant ass shit. You see what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, then don't believe me. Hey, you ain't gotta believe me. Watch and see what I tell you. Hey, I told you about the red hats. Told you about the green hats. You seeing them niggas now, ain't you? You see what I'm saying? So you gonna see a lot more of this bullshit come online. You see what I'm saying? You gonna see a lot more than that come online over the next year and a half, 2 years. It's gonna be nothing short, like Cuz said, it's gonna be nothing short of an all-out war. So you heard it here first with the Midnight Order. You know, any questions? Any questions? Any question? Oh yeah, Mustafa's assassination. Oh yeah, God High School, the truth. I ain't fucking around with God High School. Yeah, there's another anime out called High Rise something on Netflix that just dropped. High Rise Invasion. Oh yeah, that's about zombie war, so go check that out as well. It's on Netflix. Only was why they said a king was going to get assassinated. Could be that they may be getting ready to sacrifice Eddie Murphy. Yeah, they may be getting ready to sacrifice James Earl Jones. Yeah, they may be getting ready to sacrifice a lot of them niggas because they getting old now, so they weighing out their uses. Mansifer, Cyber Archons. Cyber Archons. Well, Cyber y'all the boy. Let's start with that. The Cyber Demon Urge is 01110. It's the ghost in the machine, as y'all call it, in your stories. You see what I'm saying? It's the ghost in the machine. But it's 01110, and him and his Archon host cyber archons, as we call them now, have infiltrated all technologies on the planet. And they actually have a supercomputer, also known as the Beast, quantum supercomputer that they can hack into to perceive different timelines that work for them. You see what I'm saying? The Cabal and all the Moors, all them niggas got one. There's more than one cybercomputer, quantum supercomputer. Don't let these niggas tell you it's just one. It's multiple quantum supercomputers, alright? If they can be a 1, they can be a 10. If they can be a 10, they can be a 100. Alright, it ain't nothing to mass produce something like that. Yes, that's what we mean by cyber archons. They getting this intelligence from the quantum demiurge. See what I'm saying? Through the computers or cyber Yaldabaoth. The blind, mad, idiot, jealous God, as y'all know of in the Bible. So yeah. Money, have I watched Jupiter Ascending? Yes, I have. There you go, Boule, it's time to be the magician. Money, when with a green has taken over, we taking over now. But of course, that's why you meet so much opposition, because they're trying to stop you from taking over. Any other question? Yep, Yaldabaoth is a worm, if you didn't know. His astral form is a worm. So yeah, you got the head of a lion, body of a worm. So yeah. So that's lion energy that they love to fuck around with. We ain't talking about Ethiopia. We talking about just these dirty Moors. Anytime they talk about the lion, they worshiping Yaldabaoth. And there's a lot of lion energy in coming to America. They talking about worshiping Yaldabaoth, y'all. They work with the demiurge too, just in their own fucking way. See what I'm saying? In their own way. Mainly the Saturnians, but yeah, the Moors work with the demiurge too. So yeah, another thing, your boy, what's his name? Lavelle, you know, once again, fucking Zamunda boring as hell. You go to another African kingdom, it's boring as shit till they go and get the homie to bring their life, their soul to their hip hop energy to the movie, bringing it to life. They added, because before that the movie was kind of dull. So once again they used the melanated Naga, American Naga's energy to animate this shit. You could literally tell the shift in the energy when he got to Zamunda and started rapping with the sister and started bringing the energy in. And they gave this nigga a gold mic. Anytime you see that shit, you already know gold is soul. You know, black is melanin. You know. So yeah. So you gonna see this a lot in movies too from now on. You gonna see this a lot in movies. They're gonna make these connections. They're gonna always have us rocking black and gold in their movies. Because black and gold, black is melanin, gold is soul. So we the solar beings, we the soul we the soul brothers and soul sisters and soul children over here. So they know this. So they always having those Killmonger, Black Panther, Black Jaguar colors. See what I'm saying? So be prepared to see that a lot more in movies. You know, when they referencing us, the American black man and woman and child. You know, or the American Nagas. So yeah. Underwaters, speak on Vanessa Calloway being under the dog curse, still barking 30 years later. Oh, they got her ass good. The dog curse. What is the dog curse? Well, the dog mean God. So they just told you that once again, they made this connection with the demiurge. See what I'm saying? They made this connection with the demiurge. So this bitch been barking for 30 years, and she was just released from her barking enslavement. You see what I'm saying? That's not a Nubian reference. That's a demiurgic reference. That means they locked her in a time capsule for 30 years. You know, you make it. They made it look like it was Anubis, but that was not a Nubian energy. That was demiurgic energy. You know, trying to use the Nubian energy improperly. You're gonna see a lot of that too. They're gonna try to use a lot of the gods, you know, energy perversely from now on in movies. Well, they've been doing it anyway, but you're gonna see it more realistically now. Rose Vivian, what about the melanated people in the UK? Y'all alright, you know, as long as you stay on your conscience and stay away from them crazy motherfuckers. The Golden Dawn and all them crazy niggas out there, the Thelemites and all them. Yeah, you stay away from them crazy niggas and any of their orders and knighthoods and all that shit. All them bitches corrupted, by the way. Y'all be fine. You know, at this point, it's the way of being, the way of independence. So be your own independent being. You know, you can have a little team or whatever, a little small team, a little small squad, but do not be joining orders that have already existed for like more than 100 years or more than 50 years. Anything that's been here by the time you got here already been compromised. So yeah, you see what they did to Black Lives Matter. Shit, that shit was only here for a few years, and they compromised that shit like quick as hell. You see what I'm saying? How the line was connected to what again? The demiurge. The demiurge is got a lion face and the body of a worm. Omni West also thanks him for breaking the curse too. Yeah. And also represent the contracts that they was under too, dealing with the cabal. Also, that was also another form of the curse as well. Omni, you know, they had contracts that that the cabal ruled so long, but the contracts ended in 2019. So the curse ended in 2020. 2019, 2020, somewhere up in there. 400-year curse ended, or their energy ended. So that was also a representation of that. The curse is finally over. I've done a lecture on it called The 400-Year Curse is Over. Any other questions before I get up out of here? Amanda, where's the Galactic Confederation? Oh, them niggas compromised too. I did a whole lecture on them, sorry motherfuckers. They been sold us out, so leave them niggas alone as well. Man, so how many races we dealing with that's on our side or just period? Cause there's billions of races. You know, there's a few on the planet and you know, millions and billions, period. In water, what significance did McDowell play in Wakanda? Oh, that dumbass shit there. I ain't even want to talk about that. They basically told everybody the best thing they showed you was the one where they was wearing their crowns, their headdresses and everything. They basically telling you these niggas royal slaves. Yeah, they all still royalty, but you're royal slaves. Basically. That's basically what they were saying. You royal slaves. And if they not lying. If you go to McDonald's or any fast food restaurant, who work in there mainly? Black people. They're native people. Yeah, it's about right. The fake protein burger, yeah, veganism is a false program. Veganism is a false program that they created. You know, everything that they do or goddamn push up is a program. It's about balance. You eat what you feel you need, what your body says you need to eat. It's about balance. You eat everything in moderation. You eat your sweets in moderation, your vegetables in moderation, your fruits in moderation, even your meats in moderation. If you still have a taste for meat right now. So yeah. There you go, Army. Saw that little crap country. Gave her magic and all she wanted was a job. Everybody right? Alchemy. Bitch could be and do anything she wanted to be. All she wanted was to go work. She didn't want to be in her own place or nothing. She just wanted to go work. Yeah, basically. Same energy. They just tethering or linking all these movies and TV shows together as one entity. Jerry only is behind a lot of our people suffering. No. The Anunnaki is not doing anything to us. That's a field. Demiurge behind a lot of people
a lot of our people suffering. See what I'm saying? Demon Urge and his squad, the Dracos, the Insectilians, and all them niggas are behind our people suffering. You see what I'm saying? Even fucking Trump and his Arturian white hat nation don't really have our best interests at heart. They just here to fuck some niggas up and they gone. They ain't studying us for real as indigenous people. better get right around here. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna get on up out of here, y'all. I'm Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out, share it with your friends, let them know what it is. If you want to check out my other code lectures, you can hit me up at the Mail Now Order. If you want to hit me up with the Dr. Your books, hit me up with that. If you want to donate, support, you can Cashapp me. And I'm out. Peace.